Hello. It's been a while since I released some videos, and there's actually been a time lapse in what I've released here. This is a battle between two infantry regiments and a Polish army. So we'll see how this comes out. I think I'll move up, actually. I don't like this position. Just give you a refresher on what I've done. Basically what I've done is I've taken over both parts of Prussia, and I've also taken over Bavaria and held it, Moscow and held it, and I've also reinforced my territories and repelled some invasions by Prussia, and Poland. So I've done quite a lot in this entire game. Looks like they want me to come to them. Makes sense since I attacked them in the first place. Lambs to the slaughter. Next campaign I play is going to be on a harder difficulty, I can assure you of that. This is far too easy. I do not know what these cavalry are doing. They're like, just basically following me. Not really attacking me, but just following me. Still not charging. And now the suicidal box formation. Not really. Well, that's the end of that one. Ah, now you charge. Or not. Now they charge. Ah, General dead. Gotcha. You're dead. That's the end of that battle. Alright, now they're not occupying that farmland that's in my territory over there. My Courland. I could pretty much eliminate them, actually. I don't think they're gonna come back. Yeah, that's too small. 13 units is too small for the army to stay. Okay. Now I think I'll join up these guys.
Invänta vidare order. Redo? Invänta order. Befälhavare. Marsch!
Okay, that's good. Well, I guess I should show you what the territories I've acquired. So as you can see, I've acquired East Prussia and West Prussia from Prussia. And in doing so, I undoubtedly have angered them quite a bit. And I'm, let me see, 5 turns away from getting rank firing and 6 turns away from getting socket bayonet. And let's see, over here the Tatar rebels have taken over Tataria, and the Muscovites are outside of Moscow right now, but I still hold it. So that was just basically a skirmish, that last battle there, to take away that Polish brigade from that farmland that was rightfully mine. I'm also scouting out Prussia and Austria to see if I can invade, and as soon as I get my army in Bavaria completely refitted and remanned, I'm going to actually invade Austria, take over Vienna as soon as I can. I'm also going to scout out Brandenburg, Berlin as well, in order to see if they have any weak spots, or if I can invade them outright. Looks like they're trying to assemble their forces, Prussians that is, because they lost quite a few territories in that last engagement that I had with them, where I took over East Prussia, Königsberg, and then West Prussia, where I took over another one of their important territories. So I've cut down their supply quite a lot. Probably not going to be getting that much money in right now, because they've used up a lot of their resources in making such a huge army in the first place. As I said before, Russia is finished. They're just basically moving around 1 or 2 units because they have hardly any money, because almost all of their money's been drained out because Moscow's been taken over and that's their largest province. So it'd be like if I lost Sweden, you know. And that's the rebel army. They always move last.
There is a port in this region that has not yet been developed.
I want you to stop talking, and in fact, I'm going to oh, what do you know? Savoy's dead. Not that I really care, because it's such an insignificant country. Alright, now... campaign advice, none. Thank you. Alright, now I can actually start reinforcing my men and getting everything refitted. Alright, I'm gonna build a big army here to fight the Prussians. Start with that. Give me a couple of men there. Let me see here. As soon as I get rank firing and socket bayonet, though, I should have more of a chance at actually being able to take over. Let's see, take over Prussia, because I'll have a much greater technology advantage over them. Okay, fine. Ottomans don't want to trade with me. It's their loss anyway. Fine. Be that way. See if the Spanish want to trade. Ah, good. Finally somebody doesn't insult me with just a simple trade deal. See if Persia wants to trade. Oh, this is interesting. So they want to be an ally with me. No, they're pretty insignificant, frankly. Venice. Well, I could trade with them. So that's an insult, wanting to trade with you. Okay, that pretty much describes your entire character, friend. Okay. I think I ought to kill off that one unit that slipped into my territory, just to get rid of that extra unit. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, what do you know? I didn't kill it off. It just went exactly where I don't want it to go. Well, what do you know? Who knew that would happen? I sure as hell didn't. Okay. That should be enough to take over Warsaw.
Befälhavare.
You guys move over here.
Befälhavare. Era order. Framöver.
Alright, now I have enough men to defeat this army.
Vi kan inte besegras.
Jeez, I lost a lot of men in that battle.
Marsch.
Okay, I guess I'll take this time to replenish my men then. That rhymed. Okay, so took care of that, Now, oh, look at that, it's almost completely replenished. Oh, I think I'll move this one out and see if I can... Okay. How much is that? That's not that important. Okay, I'll do that. Now, I'm gonna move my spy up here. Okay, there's nothing there. And, not too much there. Dang, I just cannot get over there. Okay, I still do not know what is in Brandenburg, so probably isn't anything in there, actually. Okay, I'm going to do a very, very, bold move. I'm going to send a scout over to see
Några fler order
Brandenburg.
framöver.
Yep, Brandenburg does have stuff in it. That guy's probably going to get killed, so I'm just going to disband him, because he's useless anyway. Yes, I will disband him. Hey, what do you know? It stays visible. It's cool. So, he has 3 regiments of horse, pikemen, 2 infantry, and that one is just a bunch of... His forces are really spread out, though. I mean, if I were to go up and fight him right now, he actually would be pretty devastated, I think. If I were to catch him off guard at some of his provinces. So let's see. So that is sort of in that angle. Okay. Yeah, Stefan, I don't like the look of that army, so I'm gonna kill it, actually. I don't like it being there right next to my provinces. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Oh, well, maybe... Oh, I can just take care of them there. Okay. I may not be able to do that and take over that, too, so... I think I'll have that one right there. Take care of that. There we go. That way I can both invade Austria and, yeah, as you can see, it's too far out. Now I can invade Austria. There we go. Okay. Now I wait. Wait, do they even have a fort? No, they do. Okay. Never mind. I'll just let them stay there. Okay, let's see here. So I got... So this one is probably the main... that doesn't look good. I'm gonna block that, actually. Keep them from getting out of there. Because I don't know what they're gonna do with that fleet. They may try to land a fleet over here, so that would be bad, because I don't have any men over there, so... And they'd force me on the defense again, which was what I don't want. Because I want to go really offensive right now and try to take as many provinces as I possibly can in the future before I get that really advanced technology, you know, socket bayonet and rank fire. So let's see. I think I'll raid Magdeburg, keep him from researching anything new for at least a turn. There we go. Moved a little bit away so that he's not trying to kill me with everything. Yeah, he doesn't have too much. He's actually got not that very good at troops, actually. As you can see, most of them don't even have any experience at all. I've pretty much killed off all of his experienced troops in that last Battle of Hanover. So, yeah. Wait, let me look at this one. Yeah, that's only 2, but as you can see, if you look at my guys, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, as you can see, you know, these guys have 3 chevrons, and they're really good compared to the Prussians if they got 3 chevrons like that. In fact, I think almost all of my guys actually do have experience. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. No, that's their fort. Okay. Let's see, what should I do about the Russians over here? I think I should wait a turn and let my guys replenish their strength. I can't even get to it. It'd be a waste of time. Okay. Now I've got 5,000 resources to spare. 5,000 gold to spare, so where should I put it? Well, if I take over this territory and this territory, then I should be able to get over to Prague and take out Austria's flanking territory over here. Meanwhile, while I take these territories over here by Poland. Let's see. So that's got quite a few men in there. I'm gonna make a couple more infantry divisions. Okay. I've decided that I've been playing way too defensively, and I just want to attack all the way. Because frankly, I don't like the way that I've been playing the last few. For the entire campaign, really, I think I've been playing way too defensively, so I'm going to attack a lot more than I have been in the past. If I have a fresh army, I'm going to use it. If I have a beaten army that I can still fight with, I'm going to still use it. The reason I disbanded those men there is because they were a waste of money, so... Okay, here we go. Right here is a good tactic, because getting them to sally out is a much better way to win a siege, because you weaken their reserve and and their forces, and you can also get them to move their men away if they fear an engagement. So it's often good if you're going up against bad odds with a siege where they've got a lot more men behind the walls. It's usually good just to let them attack and sally forth, because they'll lose a lot of men in the sallying forth, because if they're really bad if you're really good at defending the position outside of the fort, then you can massacre 1 million of their men and then just go on and march pretty much into the city without any real engagement at all. So that's what I'm doing here. It's not extremely aggressive, but considering the numbers of guys there and the experience that I've had with sieges, I do not like to go in a siege where there are so many men that I will literally have to play my hardest in order to win. Because I want to take the city, you know. I want to win every single battle from now on that I can, without it being a total massacre for my side every time. So, yeah, that's just what I had to say there, so. Okay, so they're probably going to come out from there, so I could take positions up there with the cannons. Oh, looks like my cannons already got the idea. Yeah, I think I'll put my cannons up here. Let's make sure they're in a line so they don't shoot each other. Should be able to get a good... Well, actually, I've got a better idea. Instead of using the height, as you can see, it doesn't really cover that much of the battlefield. I think I'll put them down here and just use my regular tactic of the canister shot extra infantry division tactic. Oh my god, it's almost perfect. As soon as I get rank firing, though, it probably won't really matter to deploy my men out in these thin of lines. So they'll be able to, since they'll be able to fire all of their guns from 3 rows back, I won't really have to do this. So I'm just trying to do this to get as many men shooting as possible, because the guys at the back will not fire no matter what. Okay, looks like they're trying to flank me from the right, so I'm going to move my guys in more of a V shape over here. A little bit of cover into the forest, maybe even hide some of my guys. I think I'll move my cannons too a little bit. And possibly do a V-shaped formation with these guys. There. Much more defensive now. Farm them a little bit. Now we wait. What a fool, he's marching his men up from the cannons. Seems to do that quite a lot, actually. Alright, he's moved up too close to my men, so I'm going to stop him from firing at them now. Or I could move my men back. Actually, I think I'll move my men back. That way they're not getting killed by their cannons. There we go, just behind the cannons. Now I can turn it back on. There we go. In fact, I think I'll move them back a little bit here, too. Yeah, right about here. There. move my cavalry on the hill. I probably should have done this in the first thing, but oh well. I was trying to figure out where he was coming from first, and then deploy to match what he was doing. Oh, they can't go up there. Okay, or can they? I'll just move them to that foothill over there. Oh, look at that! Wow, just the cannons are routing them. Or maybe they're just, yeah, as I said, concerned. Enemy numbers nearby. Yeah, as I said, that's quite a lot of men for them to be fighting this early. No matter how many guys that they have. Manning per cannon, it's almost always going to be 20 or something. Alright. Oh well, I'm still going to shoot him at him anyway. Looks like he's deploying his battle lines too. That's clever. I bet he's going to retreat again. He's not really doing a bonsai charge. This is crazy. My guys take even one volley, they're dead. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. Huh. They didn't actually kill all of them. What do you know? That's pretty surprising, actually. Oh well, they are using muskets after all, and it's pretty level. Yeah, they're hitting the ground. Damn, I need howitzers bad. Howitzers are awesome. They're some of the best defensive cannons ever made. I mean, obviously they can't use canister shot, but they can use explosive shot, which is devastating if it hits right in the middle of an enemy regiment. They're horrible against cavalry, though, so... if they're charging, that is. Well, I'm sick of this, so I'm just gonna move my men up. I'm tired of this crap. Of him constantly reforming his men and whatnot. I'm going to move the F up. Because I am sick of waiting. I frankly think that I can't really defend this place any more than attack, so I'm just gonna attack. I'm just sick of it, you know. I'm just sick of this guy who is obviously, you know, lesser general in many ways, because he sends kamikaze cannoneers to get killed at the start of the battle, so he has no cannon support and other things like not defending his fort and stuff like that, you know. So I'm just sick of it, you know. I'm just going up. I'm tired of it. I'm not gonna let this guy act like an idiot and just keep me from attacking simply because he has more men. Okay, then I'll move my cannons right about there. He's practically moving back. It looks like it's going to be a siege anyway. I guess he realized, whoa, wait a minute, this guy has a lot more men than I thought he did. Is he for real? I mean, my god, he's not really doing anything. Look at this. I mean, he's pulling back while I move forward. This is ridiculous. I might as well siege his fort anyway. Bring it crashing down right on top of his measly head. God, look at this pathetic asshole. Look at him. He's just retreating. That's all he's doing. What a coward. You know what? Screw it. Just gonna move them all up on the sides, catch him in a double envelopment, and just crush the living hell out of him. This guy's pathetic. He's thinking he's forming some sort of defense. Look at how unorganized his men are. It's ridiculous. I know he's not doing Hannibal's tactic because he's not even doing any type of double envelopment thing. Hell, he's doing exactly what the Romans did in Cannae, where they just deploy in a huge mass, whereas I'm actually trying to do something. You know, he's just marching up like a total fool. Completely disorganized and not really using any type of bait at all, which is what Hannibal mostly used because he had fewer men. Okay, I'm talking too much about other generals. I gotta talk about this battle. And so it begins. I guess I'll move my men up here.